Hello traders, market delivered a total number of 1,510 pips this week, and it went in an opposite direction of what I predicted last week. It's normal. Cases like this, market decides to humble you, and if you don't get to see the error quickly, you might be burned. But if you are watching the market and you are following the market based on what you are seeing, I don't know what you are feeling, you will ride well. I was fortunate to catch some sell moves on Wednesday and I held till Thursday evening. But that's just what I wanted to share. And the market didn't even give me chance to make a decision on Monday because the moment market opened, it gapped down and market just started selling. So that gave me an insight into the market that there could be something coming and I had to just wait for it. Market started falling from Monday and it fell all through till Friday. So we will have to quickly update my table and see what we can expect for this week. So the low of the week formed on Friday and the high of the week formed on Monday. Then we'll have to update this to 15 and then update this also to 15. Then Monday to Friday, we have 6. I think that's clear. You can study this table because I don't want this video to be a long video. You can study this table to know when you can watch out for the low or high of next week. But let me just dive right straight into the chart and show you what I'll be expecting for this week. One of the ways I was able to catch the sales was just because I saw a breakout on daily to the downside, which was on Monday. I saw that there was a breakout, and my next point of action is breakout is my direction. I waited for a fair value gap tap, and I refined my entry all the way up. So I was able to catch this sell to the downside. That's just what I did. And yeah, I also got a re-entry when markets pushed up again. I followed them down and I was able to close the week in profit. That's why I said this content is just for educational purpose. Whatever I say, if it doesn't go with what you've analyzed, please do not follow it. Go with what you analyze because nobody is a master of this market. Market can decide to humble anybody. So let's dive right in and I'll have to start my analysis from weekly quickly and see what we can expect. So let me delete this. Let me delete this also. All right. Do we have a recent breakout? Yes, we do have a recent breakout. And our recent breakout is to the downside. And that signals one thing that we can expect more push to the downside. But first, since we have a breakout to the downside, we can expect a reversal first. And if I'm going to be expecting a reversal for this week, for this coming week rather, what will be my first POI? This is going to be my first POI, which is this rejection block, and then my second POI is going to be this rejection block. Then let's go into daily time frame to see if we have anything to watch out for on. Let me delete all this. Okay. So on daily time frame, what do we have on daily? Correct this. So on daily time frame, we have our breakout to the downside, which is our recent breakout to the downside, and we are expecting a drop down to the downside. We expect daily to do two things: tap POIs before going to the downside. And on Friday, which was the last day, which was the last trading day of the week, I expected gold to tap this and drop, but market obviously tapped it, and a few hours after that, market closed. So we can also expect a push next week to this place. If market does not want to respect this fair value gap, it can come to this rejection of OB, OB or this rejection block before we continue to move to the downside. But there's a but to this. And the but is if you are taking this to be the breakout and also this to be the breakout, market needs to do a full correction, just like the weekly. This is the weekly POI, and the weekly is going to be pushing up. There is no liquidity here on daily. Even daily, right now, if market pushes up, there is no liquidity. The only place we have liquidity on daily is around 4138. So if I'll be expecting a push I would love daily to create and take liquidity, or just come and take this liquidity. So I really want to see gold fall to the downside. I really want to see, excuse me, I really want to see gold flush this low. But from what I'm seeing, um, a healthy retracement is needed, and market might decide not to do it. But if market decides to do it, I will be following them to the upside. And if I get a sell setup, I'll be following them to the downside. And this is where the days I always highlight in the week comes to play. So if on Monday, you can decide not to take anything on Monday, just to observe. So if you observe the market is giving you higher highs and higher lows on 4 hours, you can follow them all the way up to this point. But if not, and it's just see market giving you a break to the downside, market is definitely going to be falling. One thing I know for sure is if market is going to open on Monday, on Sunday night stroke Monday, and market start dropping, I'm not going to be in the sell. I'm not going to be in the sell. But if market pushes up first and gives me a sell setup, I'm definitely going to be in the sell. So does that mean when market opens, I'm going to be in the buy? I'm not saying that for sure, but if I'm going to be taking a buy, it's going to be a very risky buy, and I'll make sure it's not more than one entry, because this low is susceptible. Market can easily come for it. So I'll just, Monday might just be no trading day for me, and I'll just observe and see what Tuesday can give me. Tuesday and Wednesday can give me, so I can follow this to the upside. So on 4 hours, excuse me, on 4 hours, we have a breakout already, also, which is to the upside. We have a breakout to the upside already, and which signifies that even if market wants to buy on Monday, market needs to come, create and take liquidity, or just come straight for this low. And the market is going to come for this low, expect it to just flush all the way down. So that was why I said if market opens on Monday and is giving sell vibes, I'm not going to be in the sell. But if I see a good buy setup on Monday, I'll follow them to the upside. So what was my prediction for this week? I'll be expecting gold to give me something like this. If we get a retracement, so somewhere around here, if we get a retracement, I will expect this movement to the upside. I will expect this movement to the upside. And yeah, I will expect this. So that will be all. And like I always say, do not risk what you can afford to lose. Do not risk what you can't afford to lose. Then don't add to a losing position. The best thing to do is to add to a winning position. And for a winning position, ensure that the position you're adding, it's like a new entry. Just imagine that if you were not in the first entry, would you have taken that entry? If yes, enter that as a re-entry so that you can capitalize on your wins. And whenever your trade is going in loss, it's just one entry up. So you're not going to lose much. But whenever you are winning, yeah, big. That will be all, and I will see you guys in next week's forecast.